Hello everybody, welcome back. It's Jordan here. I've been putting some work into the Lego City. Not up top, but underneath in the train yard. Of course, we used to have those wooden traverses that allowed the trains to travel freely from the train yard underneath the Lego City here to the top. And I've actually removed all of those train traverses. And look how much room there is back there. I can actually move freely back here and access all of my shelves. And there's about a 20-inch space right back here that we potentially might be able to use to make some cool new scenes underneath the Lego City in the future. Just to show you how much wood it took to create those train traverses, here it all is on my stairs. It's about to make its way into the backyard, into the wood pile, and I'm gonna burn it. It's incredible. It took me about 12 hours to build that thing, and it took me about half an hour to tear apart. So much effort, but you know what? I'm really happy to be getting some space back here so I can freely walk back there and also maybe make some new platforms on the same level as the train yard so we can build some new incredible scenes under there. But that is something I'll consider doing in the future. Right now, I'm going to jump on this train yard here and we are going to tidy it up and get the trains back up and running here in the Lego City. Also, check out this stack of boxes that's slowly accumulating. We're going to be doing a mass unboxing or giant Lego haul video, so make sure you stay tuned for that in the near future as well. So it definitely feels really good to have the train yard back up and running down here underneath the Lego City. Of course, down here we have two different trains. We have the red heavy haul train, a bunch of different cars, some of which are custom. And then we have the custom cargo train in blue, and that has all the brick model railroader cars attached to it. So there is a double loop down here so we can send the heavy haul train around the track. Oh, not backwards though, we want to go forwards. There we go, he'll go forwards around the track here in the train yard. Now, I actually find that the drive wheels on RC trains work best when they're on the back. So I have the drive wheels on the back of the heavy haul train. Then the blue cargo train is actually a double set of drive wheels. So it has two sets of drive wheels powered by one battery box, and that'll go around the outer loop here in the train yard. This is a much larger train, so it does require much larger radius curves. So the way I've actually done that is I've actually put some flex track in between each segment of curved track. And that allows the track to have a larger radius so these larger train cars can go around them no problem. I did make some alterations to the original designs of the cars themselves to allow them to go down around radiuses such as this here. And I think it worked out pretty good. As you can see, I have some rogue base plates there in white and green. Definitely need to switch those out to make it consistent. Got to get some more 48 by 48 gray base plates to make that consistent down here in the train yard. But I actually used the road plates that used to be up there in the residential area up in the Lego City. One thing I will say about RC trains is they are definitely battery burners. I go through so many AAA batteries, especially when they're big, heavy cargo trains like these here. So I have to replace the batteries constantly. I do want to upgrade them all to the rechargeable battery boxes that the Lego Group does offer for these. I just haven't got around to it yet. I can already tell that those are going to both burn out here during this video. So one other thing that I think Lego needs to improve on or make, and there are already some that are being made in the secondary market or by the private guys, is some different train track segments. Because right now you can get straights, curves, and then the two different switch tracks. You can see a bunch of different switch tracks here in the center. But you'll see that my outer loop is actually not connected to my inner loop, because if it were to connect with my inner loop using the standard switch tracks that the LEGO Group offers, it wouldn't allow there to be two continuous rails that go around. So over on this side here where we have the space for growth is where you can see the majority of the switch tracks and some of the different use of track that I have going on here. So right there's a cross, so the inner loop, you can switch directions on the inner loop using that cross there. Right over here is just a couple parking spots for some cars. And then right here it switches, and then switches again, and then switches again, and those ones go into the train garage there. This one here reconnects with the inner loop, but there is no connection from the outer loop to the inner loop, because if I were to do that, it would break the outer loop and you wouldn't be able to get that nice oval pattern where you can have both trains going around. I did use some flex track down here in the train layout, and what I actually did is I put some 1x4 and 1x8 plates on either side of it. Keeps it in a straight line and also allows you to clip it to standard LEGO base plates. So you can do that, you can put it underneath, or you can also put it on top. You can see in some of the segments over here, I've put some plates on top just so that it keeps it in a nice straight rigid line. And I've also done that in the little sections that allow us to widen the radius of our curves, just so those remain straight. Because if they flex, then it sort of gets all slithery like a snake, you know what I mean? If flex track isn't fastened down to an actual base plate, it's just a pain for the trains to go off, and they derail all the time when they're going over flex track that isn't held in place. Either using plates on the bottom so you can clip it into a base plate, or plates on the top so it just keeps it in a straight line. So yeah, I don't really like flex track, but it does work and it can replace straight track. I wouldn't use it to replace curved tracks just because it's too unpredictable. Of course, we have our double overhead crane over here. I think that one came with the cargo train. The blue cargo train came with the overhead crane. So I made it a double by using 2 sets. And then we have the crane right here as well. I believe that one came with the heavy haul train. I might have got those two mixed up. Then we have a few other trains. We have another high-speed passenger train over there, the Octane truck there, a few other things like some cargo containers there, a tanker, and a hopper that need that are cars that could be attached to the large train that's dead over here. But I just need to get some more of the bearings and wheels for those. Yeah, but I'm excited just to get this back up and running down here. One thing I have to think about is what we're going to do in the future with this open space that we created when we removed those traverses. So there's so much room over there. I can actually get over there, and you can see there's some empty shelves, so I got to fill those up full of Lego sets now that we can actually see them with those traverses gone. But I could extend the train yard. We could make it a larger train yard, or we could section it out like how we have the underwater area here and make like a Star Wars scene or a gold mining scene or something like that. But there's just so many different projects that I'm currently working on, but I know the space is there. So if in the future we wanted to create some more new scenes or extend the train yard, we could do that. Maybe add an additional train loop, or also maybe make some facades of some factories and stuff in the back. There's so many different options that, or so many different things that we could do in this train yard with that open space. Another reason I wanted to get this done as well is because I had that freight train up here on the ground line, but I have the double passenger train on the way, and I'm going to be receiving that. I think it's arriving this Thursday, and we're going to be including that in our big unboxing when we're unboxing all of those boxes in this mega haul. But that's going to be going around the ground line here on the upper train loop, and then we're also going to have the high-speed passenger train going around on the elevated track. So I wanted to move the large custom cargo locomotive down into the train yard because that's where it belongs, and to make way for the new passenger train that's going to be going around Brickmanton here as well. The train yard is back up and running. Wanted to show you guys that. Just let you know that I got rid of that train traverse system for the trains to go from the ground level to the top level. And the reason we got rid of that is because we put the ocean over here now. Oh, and I didn't put the road plates there. Where did the road plates go? I need some more plates. But yeah, that's really about it for today, guys. Just a brief little Lego City update having to do with the train yard underneath the Lego City. Just showing you, we got lots more room for growth. So if you guys have any ideas, make sure you let me know by commenting below, and have yourselves a great day. Thanks for watching, and bye for now. I wanted to give a special shout out to all the people who supported me using Super Chat and Super Stickers during my live streams. Thank you so much, it's highly appreciated, and make sure you stay tuned for more live streams as I'll be building all of my Lego sets using the live stream function here on YouTube. Thanks a lot, stay tuned, and we'll see you again. Bye for now.